Now we can also use the rule selection in parts if you're just working with two-dimensional drawings, just for 2D drawings in here. So here is another example where we have a bunch of machining operations, and I have saved those operations to a knowledge base. I'm going to go ahead and load the knowledge base in here. I've already established some rules, and I'm going to show you how I establish some of these rules in here. Now for the engraving operation, I've specified it to select geometries on layers, engrave, and layer name drill points. Now I have two types of hole machining operation. One is a hole profiling, and on this hole profiling operation, I've used the geometry filter. I could set it to select automatically arcs and circles, and I can specify a range for it. So I could use a diameter range filter and have it select arcs and filters of a certain range. Now for the profile, I've set it to select arcs and circles for a different range right in here. And then finally, for the profile to cut the outer boundaries in here, I've specified to use a layer filter. So you could do a combination. You could either select geometry, layer, or color filter to establish your selection rules. Now when you're working with a family of parts in here where you have similar type of geometry, so that requires similar workflow, if you already have these structured in the way you want the rules to apply, you just have to load your knowledge base into it. I'm going to pick the knowledge base to be loaded in here, the one with the rules. And all I got to do is right-click and regenerate. And you'll now notice that the control geometries are automatically selected for each of these operations. You can see that the engraving automatically selects the geometries on layers engrave, and also if there were layers which had the drill points, they would be selected. Hole profiling automatically selects holes of the size up to 1.2 inches in diameter. You have profiling for the inside and profiling for the outside. I'm going to go back and repeat this for one other example in here. So I have one other file which has similar type of geometries. And you'll notice that if I go to the layers, I've organized each of these geometries in either layers or mapped to the same colors. This is something you can do to prepare the part for machining. Now once you have it prepared, all I do is load my knowledge base, select the knowledge base to load, and then select the setup, right-click on the setup, and regenerate. So this automatically selects your control geometry for programming this operation, and this is a big time saver, eliminates the need for you to having to individually edit each of these operations and having to go pick the control geometry for machining.